Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Usopp from One Piece. Now, specifically, this is the Romance Dawn version of Usopp. There is no other version of S.H.Figuarts Usopp at the time of recording. I can see them doing a time skip one at some point, but I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. But this is Usopp effectively as he first appeared, and how he appeared for, the first sort of like big chunk of the journey. Now, this is an interesting release. It is one of the pricier standard releases out of the One Piece line so far, but that's also because he is so chock full of accessories. So out of the box, he's got 5 faces for himself, 1 for Luffy, as well as a bunch of different hands. He's got his bag full of all different tools. He's got goggles, both to wear on his sort of like do-rag cap, as well as over his eyes. He's got his slingshot, he's got a rubber band, and he's got a mallet. So pretty much everything you need to recreate a really good expressive Usopp. The only thing that I could think of that would be nice to have in general would be a sling without the band on it for his slingshot, or a even bigger mallet with, like 5 tons written on it or something like that, just to recreate, some of the more outlandish Usopp moments. But in general, this is a fantastic loadout. But taken out of the box and put on a display here is Usopp, and he is looking really, really good. This is one of the best recreations of the character in figure form, I would say. Usopp in general doesn't get a lot of figures, but this is a really, really nice S.H.Figuarts. It captures his likeness really, really well in all of his faces, all of the detail. Even the long nose is captured perfectly. There isn't a whole lot of paint, but what is there is very well done. And all of the colors are pretty on point, and I am pretty happy with it overall. So we'll jump right into posability. So he's got a ball joint in the head and neck, allows for a good range of motion. He can look up and down fairly well, rotate all the way around. His arms can hinge out that far, rotate all the way around. There's an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow. It's a really fantastic bend, as well as a ball joint at the wrist. He can butterfly a little bit as well, but not a lot. He's got a ball joint in the chest and waist, which allows for a really good range of motion. His sash is a floating piece, and it's also on a ball joint, so you can rotate it around. He can do the splits that far. He can kick forward and back that far, and a little bit more if you want. There's an upper thigh swivel, double bend at the knees, pivot at the ankle, and hinge at the toes. All of the actual range of motion for these joints is fantastic. Everything feels nice and solid, nothing loose on it at all, and he can hold a pose no problem. Now for faces, we get this smiling face out of the box, looks great. We get a teeth clenched angry face looking to the side. We get a shouting mouth open face. We get a shocked bug-eyed sort of face. It looks very like Simpsons, like Krusty the Clown sort of coded. There's just something about it. I think it's the lips and the jagged teeth. Looks very much like the possessed evil Krusty doll from that Halloween episode of Simpsons. And he also has a mouth open happy face, which looks really good. He also comes with a similar face for Luffy, a wide mouth open happy face, and I think this might be my favorite Luffy face out of the entire lot, including all of his base accessories, all of the Onigashima Luffy DLC, all of those faces. This is probably the best Luffy face out of the entire lot. Just looks incredible. I'm really, really happy with it, and it captures the character perfectly. And with all of his accessories, you can get Usopp into some fantastic poses. Of course, poses beautifully with the Luffy with his funny face, and they pair so well together. With the fantastic range of motion, you can get him into some really nice dynamic poses if you would like. He can hold his slingshot no problem. He can hold the rubber band without issue. Doesn't really need a stand at all to balance him out. Looks really good. Even the goggle swapping mechanic works for all of his faces, except for the bug-eyed face, but that's fine. And just had no issue with this figure for anything, even like tiny details, like with the slingshot having one of his like small stars in it was a really, really nice touch. I really enjoyed this figure quite a lot. Like the expressiveness, the attention to detail, just that all of the accessories work without issue was really impressive. It's a shame that sometimes that is not always the case with the S.H.Figuarts line, but for Usopp they've somehow knocked it out of the park, and I'm really happy for it. Even something as simple as the figure being able to cross its arms naturally without having a crossed arms accessory, that is really cool. Not a lot of figures do that, and it seems like the One Piece line, they want to do that a lot. And Usopp can pull it off no issue. He has some hands that help with that, but in terms of like actual folded arms, you don't need a separate accessory for it. It just works. And in general, this figure just works. It's really good. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's probably the best out of the S.H.Figuarts line, besides probably like Ace so far for One Piece. They've just done a fantastic job, and I think they should be proud about it. If we can get this sort of consistency from the line going forward, that would be incredible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know. It really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys.